Let's talk about one of the main principles of dialectics, the unity and struggle of the opposites. I'm not going to delve too deeply into the principle itself. I'm going to look at how an individual may be affected and how I see, by analyzing myself, I see that this principle is present in me. The desire to be universally accepted and liked and unconditionally loved in me resides beside the desire to be my own authentic self, whatever that means. And I see these two being in opposition to each other because, on one hand, I want to please another, I want to be helpful for the other, I want to change so that the other finds me more acceptable. But on the other hand, I don't. I want them to accept me just the way I am. And we see this being a conflict in many people's lives. And examining the literature of the past, we see that this is a very common theme. Humans have always wanted to be accepted, and yet they wanted to be on their own and independent. Now, and the principle of unity and struggle of the opposites helps here because you see that these two are kind of the two sides of the same coin. You realize that your individual self greatly depends on the others. Even this desire to be loved and accepted is something that you can't just like come out of. You can't stop wanting to be liked. I mean, you can try, but it's most likely going to fail. And on the other hand, you can't completely change yourself to become this version of yourself that's going to be universally liked and accepted because it's impossible. So, in this struggle and unity of the opposites, I see that an individual greatly depends on the collective, and the collective greatly depends on each of the individuals. So, realizing that and seeing how these contradictions can be kind of worked through and can still bring a lot of benefit to all of us is the beginning of my personal understanding of dialectics. I am going to read more about it, and I'm very highly interested in examining this concept at all the possible angles. But meanwhile, you can let me know what you think of my little example, and talk to you soon.